Hi Virgos, this is your weekly reading. I'm back doing weekly readings in my old format like I used to do. So if you've been here for a while, you know how this goes. I hope you guys enjoy it. This is for all my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and our Venus. And happy birthday, guys! Happy birthday! This week we transition into your season, so let me know in the comments if it's going to be your birthday this week, or if you're August baby or September baby. So we are going to look into the transits or the energies overall for this week, and then we're going to go into your health, your career, your work, finances, and love, romance, dating, or relationships, or maybe just a relationship in general in your life, even if it's not romantic. And I will have the link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards. And there we're going to be covering the questions of going further into your situation, where the overall energy is, where this person's head is at, what are they thinking about when it comes to you, how do they really feel about you in their heart and soul, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started. Okay, so for this week, guys, Virgos, on the 23rd, we enter your season. So we're shifting from fixed fire Leo into mutable Earth Virgo. On the same day, we have Mercury in Virgo going retrograde. And then on the 27th, we have Mars moving into Libra. So this week, it kind of feels like things are slow, okay? It feels like maybe things are not really working or functioning properly or at the pace that we want it to. There could be delays, malfunctions, things that come up, extra traffic on the road, things taking longer than expected. And so it could feel like this season is starting, like this week is starting a little bit slower, okay? And so patience is going to be needed. If you feel like things are not working, try not to fight too much against it. Just let it flow. You're not alone. It's just the energies in the sky that's affecting all of us, and you guys will probably feel it the most since it's your season and Mercury in Virgo. So mentally it may feel like we're like thinking a lot of the past, or we don't have the energy or the time to be thinking too far ahead, to be honest. But we'll be focused more on like our health, our schedule, our routines, our habits, work, school, making everything function, organized, stuff like that, and worried about the past. With Mars being in Libra, where it's opposite, it doesn't like to be. It's like it's very passive energy and maybe passive aggressive. It's like we can't really fight, we can't really say and do the things we would want. It's like we feel kind of like hands tied. So it's probably not a good energy for fighting or arguing or anything like that. I wouldn't even try, because when it does come out, it may not even come out the way that you want it to, or people may not be saying what they really want to say or doing what they really want to say. So it's kind of like an energy we just need to like chill out, not do too much, not put too much pressure on ourselves. All right, we got this. So happy birthday, guys. All right, so let's see what's going on when it comes to your health for this week. What's going on with all my Virgos, please, when it comes to their health? All right, so you guys got the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. So maybe some of you have Pisces in your chart, or you're dealing with the Pisces when it comes to your health. But it feels like right now you're waiting on something. Maybe you're waiting to hear back. You're waiting to, get something scheduled. You're on a wait list, or you're waiting for a package, or you're kind of dealing with something. Maybe you kind of feel sick, or you kind of feel like something's off, but you're like, it's not that urgent, it's not that bad, let me wait it out before I go to the doctor or before I take anything. Maybe it'll go away on its own. Maybe you're just wanting to rest more. You're not this is not really a week where you're like really active, running, doing a bunch of stuff, at least not physically or like with your health. You're kind of just waiting, maybe letting things heal naturally, okay? And I feel like right now, maybe you could be feeling kind of bloated. Maybe you're dealing with bloatiness or water retention possibly, and it could just be maybe you're eating a lot of salty foods, salt retains water, or you're eating some things that cause, gas and stuff like that. So maybe drinking more water, staying hydrated, drinking hot water with lemon, stuff like that could really help. You could also be dealing with maybe something with your foot, or like maybe your feet, you got an injury, or your feet hurt, or maybe you just need to rest your feet because you've been standing a lot or walking a lot. So maybe this week is about like slowing down, recovery, chilling out, letting your feet up, putting your feet up on a pillow or on the table and letting it rest. And just kind of like a lot of waiting energy. So you're waiting on something, or you're just waiting, your body is telling you wait, just chill. Don't do too much this week, okay? Don't try to schedule a bunch of things because it may not go to plan. Just saying. All right, so let's see. What's going on when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances for all my Virgos? Okay, so you guys got the Star, Aquarius energy. Maybe some of you have Aquarius somewhere in your chart, or you're dealing with an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus when it comes to your work, school, business, money, finances, okay? So a wish is coming true. It does feel like something good is happening when it comes to your money, your career, your work, your finances, because you're doing it, or you're gonna have to do it in your own unique individual way. And maybe because you've been doing it differently, it's kind of out there, or you're using some new technology, or you're adding your own flavor, your own flair to it. That's why it's standing out. That's why it's receiving so much attention or praise, or you're gaining a wider audience. Maybe some of you are famous or well known, or your product or service, your online business is becoming like bigger and greater and, you know, growing. Maybe some of you are content creators and you make content and it's going to go viral, okay? Or you are just so unique. The way you do things, the way you think about it is different than everybody, and that's what sets you apart. So I would say keep doing that. Do not try to fit in and be like everybody else, because you're going to get the same results as everybody else, and you don't want that, right? So a wish and a dream is coming true. It could be something small, but it could be something big. But I do feel like it's something exciting. Another Aquarius person could be involved. Maybe you work with an Aquarius or a celebrity or something. But it does feel like what you've been nurturing, what you've been working on and thinking about is maybe coming to life, and you're going to start to see it grow or start to see it come into your reality. So I see this as good news for your money, your career, your work, your finances. Just kind of really make sure you do things your own way. Okay, use your own head. Don't be influenced too much by other people. And I would say, like, be a part of a group, or like share I feel like you're maybe a part of a certain community or group, or like there are certain people who really connect with you, really resonate with you, and these people will support you and will be there for you, and you can rely on them, or you know that they have your back. Okay, or there, you know how like they say there's someone for everybody. I feel like your product, your service, or whoever you like you as a personality, like there's a group of people who need someone like you, or they resonate with you. You know, if you were just like everybody else, you wouldn't stand out. So be your own unique individual self, do your own thing, and you're gonna grow, you're gonna thrive, and you're doing amazing. Okay. All right, and maybe you're gonna be reinventing something, or you're reinventing your whole brand, your product, your service, whatever it is that you do. But I like how things are going, and it looks pretty good. So a wish is coming true. Something good is happening with your career, your work, your money, finances. Okay. All right, so now let's move on to love, romance, dating, or relationships. And again, this can be the past, present, future, or whatever's going on right now. Let's see. And it doesn't have to be just romantic, but could be anybody. What's going on with all my Virgos? Love, romance, dating, or relationships? Give us a little bit of a rundown. And then on this other side, for this other person, please, for this week. And I know these weeklies are set for a certain like date or time, but really it could be for whenever, like whenever you watch this, you know. I think that's really more of how it works. So on your side here, we have Justice, the Hierophant, and the Moon. So maybe some of you have Pisces, Libra, or Taurus somewhere in your chart. And then on this other side, for this other person, we got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Emperor, and the King of Swords in reverse. So as far as who you could be dealing with, it definitely could be an Aries, or maybe an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Okay. So what's going on here? I feel like this person, or let's start with you. So you are really trying to do things the right way. You're trying to be fair, you're trying to be just, you're trying to hear both sides, and you're someone who likes to be honest. You like to be honest and truthful, and all about loyalty. and your commitments. You're committed, maybe you're to this person, maybe you're in a relationship, maybe you're married or you're engaged, or you want to be serious, you want a serious relationship. You don't want to be in these situationships and be thrown around and, you know, not knowing what's going on. So you're looking for something fair, honest, loyal, committed, and someone who you can share and connect emotionally with. So I feel like something is coming out. Maybe you're going to be expressing yourself to this person, or you're going to be sharing a secret, or you're finally telling them how you really feel or what's been in your heart. Okay, but it's like it's coming out in a very like in a beautiful way. Okay, not like, oh, I'm crying, I'm a disaster. You're just sharing how you really feel and what's important to you, because you care, and because this connection, this relationship matters to you, or this future person, whoever you start seeing or dating. Okay, and this person is coming out of a frustration, or they were previously very frustrated, and in relationships, or in a relationship that they felt like they were getting the short hand of the stick and were trying really hard, but were not getting anything in return. Okay, and now it's like they know what they want, they're more sure of themselves, and they're coming out they seem to have more confidence. Okay, more confidence in who they are and what they want, what they deserve, and what they're willing to put up with, not put up with. But maybe communication wise, they can come off a little bit rough around the edges. So that's something to keep in mind, because I feel like they are genuine. I think they are sincere, and they really are someone who's like direct, blunt, to the point. They just say how it is. They use no filter. Okay, maybe they could be a little bit non-politically correct, but they mean well. They're genuine. They're not like, you know, gonna be fake. And I think you appreciate that. There's no fake energy with them, but sometimes their communication style or the things they say can be a little bit like, did you just say that? Or like a little bit rough around the edges, if you know what I mean. So it's something you have to bypass, or just like see, and I think you'll know, like you'll see through that. You can see through their heart, you know, you give them the benefit of the doubt, but sometimes they can come off a little bit like, well, like aggressive, or maybe not know how to word things in the right way, and so it can be taken out of context. But I think you know how to handle them. And if it's anyone, it's you that can really like help them with that, because you're probably better with your words, you're better at communication, and they kind of suck at it. But it's not their fault. But you appreciate the realness, the real raw energy. Okay, so I feel like you're gonna open up, or you're gonna tell them like, and they appreciate who you are. Okay, everything that you are that maybe someone else complained about, they appreciate it. They like that. They want you to be that. And how you open up is gonna help them. The way you open up emotionally, the things you talk about maybe with them this week, is gonna help them to like soften up. I feel like you're gonna help soften their rough edges, if that makes sense. Because it's like they may like be like rough around the edges, but they have like a pure, genuine heart. But you have to just have the patience to get to their heart, to see past that, and then they will grow and bloom. They just haven't been loved properly, and until you're loved properly, you can't really like, people don't see your entirety. You know, does that make sense? So let's continue this on in the extended reading. We're going to look deeper into just their overall energy, and then their headspace. What are they thinking about when it comes to you? How do they feel about you in their heart and soul? What they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action will be towards you, and also your advice. Okay, so if you're interested in diving a little bit deeper, the link to the extended will be below in the description box or pinned up in the comments, and we'll go a little bit further. But I feel like you are the one to help soften them up. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I feel like you're the one that's going to really like help them understand themselves, help them love themselves, and appreciate who they are, because you appreciate their realness, their rawness, being direct instead of being fake and phony, because you've already dealt with liars, cheaters, and all that stuff, and you're like, I'd rather take this than have that. I don't want that. So it's like you got to pick your battles. Alright, so Virgo, I hope you guys enjoyed this and found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Happy birthday, and I wish you guys all the best. I'll see you in the extended, or I'll see you next time. Bye!